Are you in need of a luxury 7-seat mud plugger? Well, these are the 3 most popular as searched for on Autotrader with a monthly PCP of around £600.
The Land Rover Discovery used to be a poor man's Range Rover, but that's no longer the case with this new one. Yes, it's lost the split tailgate at the back, but inside it's gone properly upmarket.
This is the Audi Q7, which is the company's biggest SUV. It's desirable, luxurious and as practical as any 7-seat car should be.
This is the Volvo XC90, which is a happy marriage of technology, space and safety. There's a hybrid version, a petrol, and this, the mainstay diesel.
I've been living with this particular Disco for 6 months. Our 4 boys have made the most of the 7 seats inside, but have managed, thank goodness, not to wreck the lovely leather and wood interior.
You expect great quality from an Audi, and when it's one of the company's more aspirational cars, you might expect even more. The Q7 does not disappoint. The fit and finish really is spot on, and everything feels premium and luxury throughout.
In sporty R-design trim, this car shouts premium product, and it is a joy to sit here.
And now, a quick test to find out just how many hay bales we can fit in the back of our 3 cars with both rows of seats folded.
Ooh. Five, 6, 7, I reckon. Volvo doesn't offer anything more exciting than 2-litre 4-cylinder engines, so if you're power hungry, head for the Q7 range. This car does have some semi-autonomous features such as adaptive cruise control that will drive the car in stop-start traffic. It has got a silky smooth 8-speed automatic gearbox, and the 4-wheel drive setup is just a button push away.
My family ran one of these for 6 months and the 4 boys just absolutely adored it. Plus, there's space in this 3rd row for 2 fully sized adults and you've still got boot space. I just love this car.
The infotainment system in here is a 9-inch portrait touchscreen, which once you've got the hang of it is really easy to use. It's a bit like a giant mobile phone, and you've got this home button at the bottom. If you can afford it, the 19-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system for £2,500 is the best I've ever experienced in a car.
And have you got the best crisps ever experienced, Erin?
I don't know, jury's out. Salt and vinegar, but they're baked.
How else are they cooked?
Can be fried, you idiot.
The Q7's powerful V6 engine is the quickest here to 62, taking 6.5 seconds. It's also miraculously got the most impressive fuel economy figure of 47 mpg and the least emissions. It is the longest car of our trio, so check your garage size. And it is also the most technologically advanced Audi to date, so it can stop, go and steer itself up to 37 miles an hour. It's also got similar 4x4 abilities to the Volvo.
Yeah, well, where it's not similar to the Volvos here in the back in the 3rd row, I properly feel like I'm sitting in the boot. The 2nd row is so high in front of me. Erin, not happy. Is Rachel any happier?
If you've got enough pennies behind the sofa, Audi's Fab Virtual Cockpit is on the options list, but the standard infotainment system is still really good and gets you DAB, Bluetooth and sat-nav through this 8.3-inch retractable screen. And VVH, you'll be able to see the optional head-up display as well, which shows you things like speed and navigation in your eye line so you don't get distracted.
The Discovery outclasses the others with its off-roading and towing abilities. The 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine is the slowest, it's got the worst MPG and CO2 figures, but the whole package is a lot more refined than before.
I've spent the past 6 months sitting in the driver's seat of a Disco like you, but now I see what the kids love about this third row. It's very refined. You get 2 adult seats, full seat belts, and even your own sunroof.
There aren't many buttons in here and most things are dealt with through this 10-inch screen, but it's not the most straightforward to use. There are lots of menus and it's not always the quickest to respond at times. But you can get some pretty cool tech in the Disco, including an activity key, and you can move all the seats around with an app on your phone.
What does the key let you do?
You could go scuba diving.
In third spot is Audi's Q7, which is a good all-rounder but lacks thrills and spills. Runner-up is Land Rover's Discovery, which has great badge kudos and 4x4 skills, but it is pipped to the post by Volvo's XC90, which is pretty perfect.